I am literally about to pass out. I'm so tired right now, dude. I don't even know how I'm making a video right now. Because you know when you get to that point where you're like so beyond tired, and I'll explain why I'm so tired in a second. But you know when you get to that point where you're so tired that you don't even know what's going on? Like you feel like when you like talk, it's like, whoa, who just said that? Or like someone says something to you and you're like, you just hear it. You can hear a noise, but all you hear is like, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what? Like, that's the point I'm at right now. I don't even know. I'm not, like, that bad, but I still kind of know what's going on. But, like, obviously I know what's going on. I'm making a video, set up my camera and everything. But, like, I'm super tired right now, and I'll explain why. Because, basically, I just drove about 5.5 hours back from Iowa. I visited my girlfriend in Iowa this weekend. She goes to school out there for college. And, basically, I drove all the way out there. It was, like, 5 hours there, 5.5 hours, give or take. And I drove all the way out there. We had a great weekend. I visited her because she had like this this banquet thing for this thing that she's in, and I went there, visited her. We got all dressed up. I'll put a picture on screen if I freaking remember because I'm so out of it right now. But yeah, so we went out. We had a fun time. We dressed up real nice. I had a suit. She had a dress, and it was a super fun weekend. But I wanted to tell you guys that on my way back, I literally almost got like killed or something. Like not like that bad, but I almost like. I got in a really sticky situation 2 times on my way back. So I drove the Mustang. You guys know that my brother has the 2003 Mustang Mach 1. It's a really fast car, really fun to drive and stuff. And basically I had to take it this weekend because my normal Jeep that I drive is just not a good car for the highway. Its top speed is like 80 miles an hour, and it's like really bumpy and stuff like that. So it's just not a good highway car. It's just super bumpy. That's like the worst part about it. And then my mom's car that I usually take, my brother had it or something like that. I forgot what even happened, but I had to take the Mustang, which isn't too bad in the highway, even though it gets really bad fuel economy. But anyways, so I took the Mustang. On the way back, I was driving, and so basically I was in the left lane right here. There was 2-lane highway. I was in the left lane. There was a semi here and a semi here. So these 2 semis were driving right in front of the whole lane of traffic, or both lanes of traffic. Like they were right next to each other, just cruising along. Like I guess I should do it like this. They were cruising along. And basically, I was like right behind them. So I was the next guy in line behind them, and they were going like 50 miles an hour, okay? And the speed limit on the highway was 70 miles an hour, okay? And I feel like I should do it like this, actually. So to explain it. So they were going like this. I was right here behind the left semi, and they were just going super slow the whole way, which, like, I know semi-drivers have to drive slow. Usually they're really smart drivers because they drive these huge pieces of machinery, and usually they're really good at what they do, but these guys were just going unnecessarily slow, and I have all respect for semi-drivers. They're amazing drivers and stuff like that, but in this case, they were just both driving really slow. I don't know if they were talking through the windows or something like that. I don't know what they were doing, but they were driving super slow like this. I was behind the left semi, and then finally, one of them on the left started slowly inching forward, and he finally got to the point where he was like this, but I still couldn't fit by him. So everyone wanted me to pass. People behind me were like throwing their arms up at these semi guys, and they were like, what is going on? Because everyone wanted to go like 70, the speed limit, and then these guys were going like 50 miles an hour. So we were going like 20 under. Everyone was losing time. People had to be at work. I had to be home, stuff like that. So I was behind the left semi driver. He started inching forward. He was like this for like 5 minutes, where I was like, come on, dude, just move a little bit forward so I get ahead of you. And finally, he just inched a little bit forward. I think he saw me in the rearview mirror or something, and he inched forward. So I was in the Mustang. I put it in 3rd gear, which is a pretty low gear on the highway, so I could accelerate. And I started flooring it, and I got past him, and I was like this. And then I don't know if he was pissed off that I was right behind him the whole time, because he was going slow. So obviously I was like right behind him. I wasn't like tailgating him, but I was pretty close behind him. And then, so I guess that part was my fault. I should have been further back, but I was like kind of angry. I was like, dude, come on. It wasn't like road rage or anything. But then he finally pulled forward. I pulled next to him. And then once I'm like halfway through, it's like, this is the length of the semi. This is the length of my car. I'm like, right here, he starts switching lanes. And I was like, what the? Like, I was like, what is going on? And he started switching lanes. He literally went like this. I had no choice but to brake as hard as I could. So I started slowing down. He was going like this. So I was like, yeah. And then I actually had to get on the shoulder of the highway and like go over those like those bumps that go like, you know, when you're driving the car and they make that noise when you go over them. It was like all noisy. I was like freaking out. I was like, what the hell? And so I slowed down. The other semi right here slowed down too and let me in. And then I got past him and I just floated out of there, because I didn't like flip him off or anything. That's not me. I don't like get road rage or anything. I wasn't even mad. I was just like scared for my life at the time. I was like, what the hell is this guy doing? I don't know if he was mad at me or if he didn't see me. I guess he didn't see me. Semis are really hard to drive, so I give credit to him. But it was really scary. And then the second time, there was these 2 freaking girls, okay? They were probably like around my age. And they were driving, and I was driving next to them. It was almost the same exact situation, except they were ahead of me. I switched to the right, so it pretty much was the same situation. I don't know if it was something I was doing wrong, but these girls were like messing around. They kept like looking over at me, smiling, because I was in like a Mustang, you know. It's a pretty cool car, and they were all like freaking out, like, hey. And then I got behind them, and I was just cruising. And then they started really slowing down, going slow. So I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna pass them. Get in the right lane at the exact same time that I'm accelerating. They get in the right lane. Luckily, this time, there was a third lane on the right. So I just switched to that lane. I looked over at them. I'm like, what the hell? And they were just like, ah, like laughing. I'm like, what the f are you doing? Like, this is a highway. People could die on this. This is sketchy. And I was freaking out. But yeah, so that was what happened. I guess the second time wasn't really almost died. But the first time, I literally thought I was going to die. Like, I was freaked out. And now I feel energetic, man. I feel great right now. I don't feel weird anymore. Okay, anyways. But so yeah, that was what happened, guys. And then, but right now I'm super tired. I drove like for like 5.5 hours today because there was a lot of construction. Usually it takes like 4.5 hours, give or take. But this time it was like 5.5 because, and it was like, it was just me. I was the only one driving. I was driving the Mustang. And yeah, so I'm like super tired right now. Which actually right now, as I said, I kind of feel better now that I'm making a video. But so yeah, expect more uploads soon. I couldn't upload this weekend because I was gone. I actually brought my camera in case we wanted to film something, but we really didn't have time. We had the banquet, we went out to dinner a lot, and I spent so much freaking money. But yeah, having a girlfriend is expensive, guys, but you got to pay for it, you know? You can't let the girlfriend pay for you. But yeah, so that is all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. I'm going to bed. Good night. Yeah, good night. Can you guys even hear me? Alright, whatever. See ya.